This is the morning of August 24, 2020, as you can see on the dash cam date and timestamp. It is a Monday, and I drove my son to work at his father's office. On my way back home, there was this huge truck that was trying to get into a very narrow street. Just watch the video and feel the extreme annoyance that I and what I'm assuming other drivers has have felt upon seeing this painful thing happening right in front of us. The truck driver had to go back up and go forward a few times just to get through that tight corner, which was not meant for trucks as large as this one. The fact that he had to do that kind of maneuvering should have been a clue to him that this street was not for him, right? But he didn't get that. He still fought to get through, inconveniencing other people and vehicles that were on that intersection. This is actually a narrow side street that small and regular sized vehicles go through as a shortcut so that we can go through less traffic and avoid the trucks. But this one truck right here thought he could do the same thing. This is a short road, and I'm sure you can see clearly how narrow it is, and only regular sized vehicles and tricycles and motorcycles and bicycles can go through here. Look, even the other vehicles had to move over closer to the curb over the other side just to let this truck through, but still he went on like a fully made up Kardashian sashaying with her big artificial butts along a street on the way to yet another designer store. And then when we got to this three-way intersection, which is even tighter than the first one, I knew that he would be in even bigger trouble because he is just stupid. See, there is already a tricycle in the intersection and about to turn right even before the truck arrived at the end of the street. Clearly, the tricycle has the right of way. But instead of letting the tricycle through first, he barreled through the intersection in which he does not even fit. Only one vehicle can actually fit through this intersection at any one time. I know because I pass through this corner a lot, and vehicles have to take turns getting through the corner, except for bicycles and tricycles and motorcycles. There was a street sign in the way, so the tricycle can no longer turn right, and it also cannot back up because the cab of the truck was already in the way, bent to the left. Can you imagine? What driver in their right mind would do that? Is he high? Does he even know how to drive, which, in my opinion, includes the skill in deciding what roads to take in consideration of what your vehicle can actually fit in? I myself have no problems getting through this intersection. I have a very tiny car. It's a subcompact, easier to drive for a person with disability in her hand because the axles are narrower, so the steering wheel is smaller, and so maneuvering requires less energy and movement, and I can do it with just my left hand, which is the remaining one. And even then, I still have to take turns with other subcompact cars when taking this intersection. And now, here is the truck. Just look at this and try not to cry. At this point, I rolled down my window and used my voice training to summon my strongest mixed voice and shouted something really nasty to the truck driver because I could see his window was open. I didn't include the audio here anymore because it's too nasty for you to hear. It's meant for the truck driver only. I am against road rage, but I was really angry, and that truck driver needed to hear harsh words for putting that poor tricycle in that situation. And on top of all that had happened because of this truck driver, at the end of the street, he almost hit all of the electrical wires above him because he's also too tall for these streets. I don't know, you guys. I hope someone from the public safety office in my city sees this and finds the truck and gives the driver a ticket. The license plate number is CAE8647, which, if you scroll back to near the start of the video, you can see it very clearly. I really hope he gets penalized. This is just the height of stupidity and arrogance, and it's also evidence that he should not be driving because he cannot make the correct decisions as a driver. What a Monday morning.